Well, this trial evaluates a new drug called TAK-700 that has shown significant promise in early clinical trials. And it evaluates patients primarily who have failed first-line hormonal therapy and looks at the resistance that develops in those patients. It is an oral agent, so it's easy to take. Again, I think this is a phase 3 study building on the initial promise of the drug. This trial actually looks at the drug versus a placebo. It's a 2-to-1 randomization, so 66% of patients get drug, a third get placebo. So it's comparing it to placebo control. If it shows significant survival of benefit, this is a study that will ultimately lead to FDA approval of this drug. This study actually evaluates patients, again, who have failed first-line hormonal therapy. They must have had progression by either their PSA increasing, or a new metastatic disease, usually bone metastatic disease. They cannot have had drugs that work somewhat similarly, like abiraterone or ketoconazole. And they must have a good performance status. I think patients do need to know that it is a placebo-controlled trial, that patients are weighted, although there's a 2-to-1 randomization, meaning that the trial is weighted toward patients getting the drug. A third of patients will still get placebo, and they do need to be comfortable with that aspect. They will be able to move on to other treatment at any time should their disease progress. The other thing I think to know is that it is an oral agent, that it appears to be well tolerated in initial trials, and I think does give them another treatment option